What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Guntertainment, where we break down the game one video at a time. All right, let's get into it. The Reggae Boys host the Soca Warriors at the office today. Now, anytime these two teams meet, there's a history between these two teams. Rivalry, it's pride, and ultimately it always comes down to more than just football whenever these two teams meet. And tonight I'm expecting no difference. Now, one thing that I have to say is whenever there's a rivalry, whenever you have a rivalry in football, then everything else goes out the window. It doesn't matter who win or who won their last 5 match, 6 match. Everything just seems to go out the window because the rivalry instill a fire in both teams that the game could turn anywhere. However, this is one of the most fierce rivalries in the Caribbean. Whenever they step onto the pitch, it's a different energy. The energy is very electric between these two teams. Both teams want to show that they are on top in the Caribbean. They want to show that they are the most dominant team that is in the Caribbean. About bragging rights, and it isn't just about 3 points when it comes down to these two teams. Bragging rights, everything it comes down to. Culture, everything. Because each one wants to prove that they are the top dog when it comes down to football in the Caribbean. All right, let's start with Jamaica. Now, coming into this game, the Reggae Boys defeated Bermuda 4-0 in their first opening qualifier game. And they were away to Bermuda. And yes, they won comfortably on the road, so that is a big plus for them. Also, the rest of teams that are in our zone, they ended their game in a draw. So Trinidad and Tobago and Curacao, they ended in a draw while we won our game. So that's a big plus for us. We're going to enter this game. Perhaps I'm expecting the coach to start the same 11 that he started the first game. I was listening to the press conference and he said Warner Brown was out for the last game. He got injured in his in the JPL game that he was playing in. So he said he was working with him. So I'm not sure if he's gonna come back into the team because he's he has been consistent for Jamaica for both club and country, and I would like to see him get a start today. Player that start the first game, the striker Bailey Kadamari. Excuse me for butchering his name, but I've tried my best to pronounce it as best as I can. He had a good start. He was getting into good goal scoring position, and he didn't manage to finish out any of his chances, but he's looked good so far. So I'm not sure if he's going to start, but I would like to see Warner Brown start up top today. The rest of the squad is can remain for me. I have no problem with the other rest of starters. I'm expecting Jamaica to come out with their fierce attack with Ronaldo Cephas. He was very electric in the first game. He had a good outing, and I expect that to continue. A little bit selfish, but he can that can work on his decision making in the final third. I'm hoping that it will get better. I would want them to have more possession of the football this time around, being that we're at the office. and we want to show the fans that we want to essentially win over our fans, because everyone knows that in Jamaica, if you're not playing good, the fans turn against you. But we're hoping that the fans will come out to support the boys, and we can play some attractive football that will draw more crowd and get the fans on our side throughout the game, so we can use the extra man to at least get us over the line, because as I said, it's a rivalry and it can be very nasty when you have a rivalry. So you need the fans to come and support. You need that extra 12, which is the fans, 12 man, which is the fans, to essentially probably help you get you over the line. As it relates to Trinidad, Trinidad drew their game with Curacao. I didn't watch the game, but I heard that Trinidad put up a good display. They accounted for themselves, and they were expecting Curacao to win, but they managed to pull out a draw. And I heard that they were all over Curacao, given Curacao was the better team on paper. However, Trinidad hold their guard and they put up a good fight. So they're coming now thinking that Jamaica won their game against Bermuda. They drew at home. They're coming to our home at the office, and they're expecting to put up a fight, because they don't want us to, they wouldn't want Jamaica to win this one to take control of the group. So it's going to be a tough battle between us and them. Um, I heard that they have a striker, big fella, who's one of their go-to players. So hopefully we can get him out of the game and try as best to keep him quiet, so we can play our football and eventually get a 3 points today. Because we're not expecting Trinidad to be a pushover. They won't be a pushover, given the fact that we're so close and it's a rivalry. So it doesn't matter. We probably have the better team on paper, talent wise and all, but we can't expect Trinidad to be a pushover. We have to come out and play some football and win this game. I expect Trinidad to come out in a low to mid block and try to frustrate this Jamaican team. But we tend to struggle when teams sit in a low block. Jamaica. We tend to struggle when teams sit in a low block, because we cannot use our pacey wingers to cut through the opponent back line when they're too deep. There's not enough room, not enough space to essentially get 1v1 and get in foot race with players that we know that we have players good enough to do that. So expect them to come in a mid to low block, but we have to find a way to unlock this Trinidad defense and find a way to win. And of course, they're going to want to try to hit us on the counter, and hopefully we can deal with that smoothly. I'm expecting this game to be a close one, perhaps a 3-2 in favor of Jamaica, or a 2-1 in favor of Jamaica as well. Hopefully, we can get this win today at the office and set a good control of this, take good control of this qualifiers group. That's my quick review for Jamaica versus Trinidad today. Let me know your predictions below. Let me know, who are you repping for? Is it the Reggae Boyz or the Soca Warriors? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me. Follow the page for more football inside. Until next time, I'll see you.